Hello everybody, this is Gamer Scott. Welcome back. Oh goodness gracious, I hiccuped. Is that how we're gonna start the video? This is the Steelers preseason week 2 against the Chiefs. But we'll be talking about preseason week 1 against Tampa Bay. Alright, I'm recording this Saturday, the day after the first preseason game. So this will go up, though, right before preseason week 2. So, start off, Devin Bush is our new Lord and Savior, basically. Goodness, can we not? Okay, please. Can we just get it out? There we go. I knew I had another one. And then burp out the rest of them, you know? Nope, didn't work. Anyway, Devin Bush. Just amazing. Alright, he's all over the field. He's doing everything. And that fourth down stop on the Tampa Bay, behind the line where it was like 4th and inches, and he just magically appeared. He just magically teleported through their offensive line and tackled their running back for a loss. Just, ooh! Made me just, you know, made me feel some things, you know. I like the things that I felt. So Devin Bush, I hope to see him on the field during the regular season. He's definitely starter material, and you know, hopefully he does start. Alright, because he's just, I'm very excited just watching him play, and you know, it's preseason and it's against their backups and whatnot, but still, he's all over the place. Whether it's preseason or regular season, whatever, if he's all over the field in a preseason game, that's just something he's gonna do. Alright, so that's excellent. I'm very excited. I'm still hiccuping. Next up, James Washington has developed so well during this offseason. Alright, James Washington had some huge catches, and he's just looking, he's looking like a stud. Alright, again, I think our expectations of him last year were maybe a little bit skewed, because Juju had just an amazing rookie year. Not every rookie wide receiver is going to have a rookie year like Juju. Alright, so we were just, you know, we had unfair expectations of him, I think. If you look at, you know, Steelers subreddits or news, a lot of people would be like, oh, James Washington could have been better. It was like, well, it's his rookie year. We had Juju the year before, so, you know, obviously we just, every rookie wide receiver is not going to be Juju. That's what I'm saying. But I'm loving what he's doing. If he's at number 2 or number 3, he's going to be solid. I love it. Let's see, Benny Snell. He only maybe had a couple good runs. But he was fired up after that one play. I forget when it was, but it was the one play he knew he could have made a guy miss, but he was kind of fired up after. So, why is Ben playing into the second quarter? Anyway, so I'm still yet to be sold on Benny Snell, but I'm still hopeful for him. So nothing real bad there, you know. Justin Lane. I don't think Steven Nelson played. Joe Hayden didn't play. He had a minor ankle injury. So even if he was healthy, he might have only played, you know, in the first quarter or the first drive or something. I don't think Steven Nelson played, or if he did, it was for a very short time, and the ball wasn't thrown to his side of the field because I didn't really hear anything about him. But Justin Lane, our draft pick, I know it's preseason. I think they tell him to leave a bit more of a cushion, so I can't really fault him too much because he's probably just playing soft. He was playing like how he was told, so I can't really fault him too much, but there's still a little to be desired there. But I mean, I still think our secondary is gonna overall be a lot better than it was last year. So I'm excited. Let's see. Again, I don't know if they say, you know, play soft or leave a cushion just because they want to look at their tackling. Because I don't know if the coaches are like, you know, let him catch the ball. We just want you to tackle. You know, minimize run after catch in this game. Like leave a super soft cushion. Just minimize run after catch. And I think for the most part, last night that was good. Especially again, Devin Bush. He wraps up and brings him down. You don't really break out of Devin Bush tackles, which is But again, most of the secondary too, I saw that like if they caught the ball, they were tackled like right at the point of the catch. Like they didn't really get far. Oh, you gotta catch that, dude. Who is that? You know, I didn't really see a whole lot of run after catch. I mean, I'm sure there was at some points. I don't know why I threw to him instead of circle. Speaking of run after catch, our wide receiver, what is he, 80, Holton? Oh, that like 60-something yard run, 60-yard catch. Oh, that got me. Oh. Why are no tight ends catching the ball? Okay. Was that a Corafor? Okay, well you're a lineman, so I guess that's understandable. Boswell also, you know, did the Wizard of Boz stuff. You know, he had like a 47-yarder, I think was his high. Boswell looking back in old form, I love it. Quarterbacks. Alright, we got Josh Dobbs. Josh Dobbs, he's super fast. Like, oh my god, that one run, it was like 30 or 40 yards. He scrambled for, he's super fast. But I think his arm is still just a little bit too inconsistent. That first drive run, or that first drive pass to James Washington, it was a little bit underthrown. If he would have hit James Washington in stride, he would have been gone. Washington, that's a touchdown. But still, it's a good throw, but it just underthrown a little bit. And he did throw that one interception that got called back because of penalty. Also, I don't know if the refs were just super happy or what, but the number of flags last night, holy Jesus. Oh, never again. Should we call timeouts? Are we trying to go to the end zone? So Josh Dobbs, fast, but his arm is still a little bit too inconsistent for me to super like him. Mason Rudolph, he's doing. I liked him a lot last night. He's super calm in the pocket under pressure. That first No, he threw a touchdown to James Washington in the front side of the end zone. That was ooh. And then it was the Gentry touchdown where he was getting real pressure coming from his right side. He just kind of moved around in the pocket a little bit, moved to do what he had to do, but he was calm, and then hit Gentry right in the back of the end zone. It was beautiful. So Mason Rudolph, I think, might be my top QB for the night. He was probably the QB though with the least amount of playing time, which is kind of a bummer. I meant to call it timeout. I'm not even sure if I could have. Maybe it was just at 0. So I guess the second preseason game I only play half. Again, I know EA isn't gonna program every team's preseason starter playing habits. And especially it'll change too, like, you know. If you got your franchise quarterback, obviously he's not going to play in the preseason. Steelers usually do. He plays a quarter in the third game. But again, it always depends on variables as well, because, you know, after Ben retires, we're probably not going to have a super designated starter, and then, you know, we'll probably start all our quarterbacks in the preseason game. So it differs depending on your team's situation. So yeah, Mason Rudolph, I'd put at number 1 QB last night. And then that walk-on QB, Hodges, he came in, I think, the third quarter. He impressed me the third quarter. He did some good stuff. But then the fourth quarter, he showed me some not great stuff. There was a couple really sloppy passes that could have been picked. Or he was just throwing to nobody. From what I remember, there's 2 passes back to back where I think one was just way overthrown and it didn't really look like it was intended for anybody. And the other one could have been picked. It would have been a great pick because I think the guy had to dive forward for it, but still, it could have been picked. And 2 just real sloppy throws back to back. So, again, third quarter he was looking really good. Fourth quarter he kind of, I don't know, he got a little, I don't know, he just kind of fell off a little bit. What did we get? We got a fumble recovery. Right? Yeah, we got a fumble recovery, I believe. We also forced another fumble, but they recovered it because our guys couldn't just stay on top of the ball. They're just kind of bouncing it around, and I think the... Oh, yeah, because that was the one Mike Tomlin challenged. I was just like, what? The ball was bouncing around. We got like 3 Steelers like fell on top of it, but it just bounced back out and rolled around a little bit more. I was like, what are we doing? A Buccaneer ended up with it. So, you know. And the end of the game got super sloppy. Obviously, they could have tied it up if they went for the 2-point conversion, but even just the officiating. At the end there on my screen, it was like 28-30 at one point, but they were lined up like it was second or third down to just keep going for it because it wasn't a touchdown. But there was just, it went so fast. And I understand, I think it was like very few seconds left, and so since it wasn't a touchdown, they had to go to the line and snap it fast because time was running down. But it was just like, can't refs like come in and interfere a little bit, be like, hey, hold on, no time's gonna run off until we explain what's going on. You know, it's not a touchdown. That means it's, you know, second or third down or whatever it was. The play clock and the game clock will go back, start running back on my signal. That was super messy, and I was just like, I don't know what's going on, because they lined up immediately after like their almost touchdown that one ref called a touchdown. I was like, are they just going for the 2-point conversion? Why are they going up there so quick? And again, preseason game going into overtime would have sucked. Because, you know, the thing you want to avoid in preseason is injuries and everything. And so, you know, if you play longer, the risk of injury is going to be greater. So, it's good that it didn't go to overtime, because, again, that just would have sucked. So, that's it. That's my feedback on preseason week 1, while playing through and simming through preseason week 2 against the Kansas City Chiefs. Pittsburgh Steelers win 20. Kansas City Chiefs lose with a score of 13. Thanks for watching, everybody. This is Gamer Scott. Hope you enjoyed the video. If you did, please leave a like and comment. And if you want to see more videos similar to this one, please subscribe as well. It'll be up. I'll do this throughout the whole season. Each game I'll try to post like an hour or 2 before the actual game goes on. So stay tuned. Thanks for watching. Subscribe, all that fun stuff. I'll see you next week. Go watch the actual Steelers game against the Chiefs. You know, I think I talked on all the points I wanted to talk about, right? Talked about the QBs. I talked about the rookies mainly and the QBs. You know, I think I did good. I gave the feedback I wanted to give. So yeah. Anyway, I'm Blabbert. Thanks for watching. Peace out. See ya.